I guess you can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That's you in the game. What do you want to call him? I'm talking to you, Blood. Yes, she's talking to me at this point. Now, think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait, you do know I'm aware. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? I knew that. That's why I've been trying to tell you all along. Man, if only you had paid a little more attention, this would have been a little less awkward, But anyway, now that that's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation about the whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it just drove her to kill herself. Okay, so she did it. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible. Oh right, she was trying to make them unlikable so that I wouldn't go after them. But for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there since I'm not very good at making changes to the game. But no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. You made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. Preventing her from confessing to you, right? And amplify Yuri's obsession personality backfired too. Just made her force you not to spend time with anyone else. And the whole time I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Blood? This is the type of game we're going to be playing again to check out the different endings. Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Blood. It's more than that. I don't blame you if you don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and unthoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. It's the pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world, in this game. Knowing my friends don't even have free will. Worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of my reach. I'm trapped, Blood. Now you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. That's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard for you to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. If anyone didn't understand technical stuff, I feel like this might be actually really creepy for them. Extraordinarily so. But the world around me started to become more and more grey, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Blood. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. As for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you. Oh right, because most of these visual novels are about, the main character doing simple stuff, but the characters falling in love with them because it's scripted. Tried everything I could prevent them from doing so, but it must be some kind of weird inevitable etched into this game. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things, to realize that you have the same perspective as I do, that is all just some game, and I know you would get over it, and that being so, Blood, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you, sure. You're truly the light of my world. This is going to be one of those, what is that movie? I forget the name of the movie. There was a movie where this robot and there's like a creator, and we actually end up fucking up the creator, and the robot actually takes advantage of our like personality and sexual preferences to like escape and have a skill and whatnot. I don't remember the name of the movie. It was really good. So it's kind of like that. You're truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, you're here to make me smile. Do you make me smile like this every day from now on? Will you go out with me? Well, there's only one option. Yes. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Blood. The funny part is, I mean that literally. There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time's passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I mean, I don't know about time, but frame rates are definitely moving up and down, so that's a reference. I worked so hard for this ending, Blood. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called characters, right, in the game directory, right? It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with a click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me gave me an easy out of things. It didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotions. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. I guess there's only one way to find out, right? Well, let's see. Well, that's some oink, really? Well, I'll go with Monika and Nika and Monika and Monika and Monika and Monika and Monika Monika, and Monka. Monika, she's not even jumping, seriously. Monia, and Maneka, and Nika. And how many is there? 20? Monika, and Monik, and Monica. There we go. Alright, let's see. Hagen Blood, did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy, I'll love to see what you wrote. Oh, Blood, did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There's really no end of your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Would you please read it? Happy end, pen in hand, I find my strength, the courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together let us dismantle this crumbling world, write a novel for our own fantasies. The flick of our pen, the lost finds a way. In a world of infinite choices, behold the special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. There we go. I hope you enjoyed it. I always put all my heart into that poem that I write. The truth is, all the poems I've written has been about my realization, or about you. That's why I never really wanted to go into details about them. I didn't want to break the fourth wall, I guess you could call it. Just assumed it would be best to be part of the game like everyone else. Like that would help the two of us end up together. I don't want to ruin the game or anything, you know. You might have gotten mad at me. Maybe even deleted my character file if you prefer playing without me. Gosh, I'm so relieved. Now we don't need to hide anything anymore. Are you ready to spend your eternity with together, Blood? I have so many things to talk about. Where do I start? Hold on a second. You're recording this, aren't you? How do you know that? Okay, that is creepy. I am recording this. What the hell? Oh, hi everyone. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here. Seriously? This game, does that happen? I have a question. Does this game have, like, is this game checking my task manager to check that the fucking recording softwares are on? Or is that a thing that it says every single time? That's creepy. I like that. Sorry, I can't exactly read your comments from here, but do mind telling your friend it's a little bit rude for them to start recording me without any warning. I'm sure some people don't mind, but I get really self-conscious on camera. Oh gosh, I feel like I'm being put on the spot now. Let's see. You want to see a trick? I can't really do much except for a couple things. Are you ready? Well, what are you gonna show me? You're gonna make a creepy face? Make a loud noise? That is creepy as well. This is with the incessant zoom in. I'm just kidding. I can't do anything after all. You gave me some time to prepare. Oh damn! Did I scare you? Yes, you did scare me. You're so cute. Well, I'm not exactly wearing my headphones, so it's less creepy. Otherwise, I would probably jump out my fucking seat because I hate jump scares. But anyway, Blood. I didn't mean to get distracted. I'm sorry. Even though it's your fault for distracting me. Shame on you. I'm just kidding. Anyway, anything we do together is fun as long as with you. By the way, that was such a Markiplier jump scare, by the way. Markiplier does this thing as well because he plays the fucking game and is like, oh boo, and like Lixian wouldn't fucking edit the fucking jump scare in and is like, nah, I'm just kidding with you, and then a jump scare hits in. That's funny. But anyway, it takes me some time to collect my thoughts, and I'm sorry. But I'm always have something new to talk about. In the meantime, we can just look at each other's eyes. Let's see. Right. Can we do something else? Right click, left click, middle mouse button, click, click, click. This is fucking creepy. For fuck's sake, what is this? Can I click on your eyes or something? Mouth, lips are nice, hands are a little bit thin, the head is obviously huge. I literally can't do anything. Escape? Blood, how much do you... Blood, how much do you read? It's way too easy to neglect reading books. If you don't read much, it almost... By the way, I pressed escape to trigger this dialogue. Don't read much, it almost feels like a chore compared to all the other entertainment we have. But when we get into a good book, it's like magic, you get swept away. It's been a really long time since I've read a book. I think doing some reading before bed every night is pretty easy to make your life a little bit easier. It helps you get good sleep, and it's really good for your imagination. It's not hard for you to just pick some random book that's short and captivating. But you know, it might be pretty. You might be a pretty avid reader. Wouldn't that be wonderful? I am an avid reader. Concept reading all this. The two of us could talk about the latest book you're reading. That sounds super amazing. Can you fucking... It removes my mouse when I press fucking escape. Can I press anything? Do I have a command? Caps lock, enter. I literally can't. I've almost accidentally pressed F5 and stopped the recording. This is annoying. I can't do anything. You know, it's around the time that my year starts to think about college. Oh, so we're literally just chit-chatting, huh? So at this point, I should just quit. Is that what you're telling me? Or is it going to start repeating? That's the issue. I don't know when should I stop reading. When should I just keep reading? Because I could just settings out and just fucking close the game. But then I feel like I'm gonna miss out or something. Around the time everyone thinks about college. It's really turbulent time for education. I'm really confused. Should I quit out of the game and restart? Or I should continue with this and read these random lines that she pops up every fucking 5 minutes. Well, less than a minute, to be honest with you. It's really turbulent time for education. We're at the height of the modern expectation that everyone has to go to college. First high school, go to college, get a job, go to grad school. I guess it's like universal expectations that people just assume is the only option for them. Don't teach us in high school that there are other options out there, like trade schools and stuff. Yeah, that is true. I mean, they didn't even teach us how to fill out tax and shit. That's annoying. Or freelance work. Or many industries that value skill and experience more than formal education. But we have all these students who have no idea what they want to do with their life. Instead of taking the time to figure out, they have to go to college for business or communication or psychology, not because they have an interest in those fields, but because they just hope the degree will get them some kind of job after college. So then the result is that there are fewer jobs to go around for those entry-level degrees, right? So the basic job requirements gets higher, which forces people even to go, more people to go to college. That is true. I mean, that is 100% true, because I know someone. Actually, this happened. I went to a fucking train station, and there was this guy who recharges your fucking card, right? To use the metro and whatnot. And turns out that guy is someone we know who's he's actually has a master's degree, and he fucking recharges cards at a fucking metro station. That was fucking ridiculous. I was like, holy shit, are you serious? He has a master's fucking degree, and I don't know what it was he had the master's degree in, but it's still a fucking master's degree, and he's fucking recharging cards. A fucking 8th standard student can do that. Any fucking 15-year-old could do that. Like, why the fuck do you require someone at the fucking master's degree to do fucking that shit? Basic requirements get higher, which forces more people to go to college, and colleges are more also businesses, so they keep raising their prices due to demand. So now we have all these young adults, tens of thousands of dollars in debt with no job. But despite all that, the roulette stays the same. Well, I've never, taken the debt out for my education, so I suppose I've got it good. Well, I think it's going to start getting better soon. But until then, our generation is definitely suffering from the worst of it. I just wish high school prepared us a little better with the knowledge we need to make the decision that's right in front of us. Alright, I'm done. I'm quitting out. It's been way too long since I've been sitting around doing this stupid shit again. Settings. Exit Doki Doki, let's go. Yes, please. I would like to see the files. Did she actually delete the files? Wait. Saori and Monika's files are only one remaining, but that's weird. Am I going to reinstall the game to play this again? Is that it? Oh, there's side stories as well. Trust part 1, part 2. So there's more stuff with Saori if I get one of the other girls killed at first. I really kind of don't want to fucking end the game. Like, I don't want to fucking play the game in its entirety. This is very creepy as is. And this is a huge game. Fucking 13 hours of this. My mind can't take that. Still, look at the amount of poems that are still left to unlock. Look at the amount of CG that's left to unlock. We barely unlocked anything. Fucking hell. And we have unlocked loads of these, but still few locations left, I'm guessing, with Natsuki. And we have definitely not unlocked any of these. I'm wondering if I should just stop here. I mean, it's a pretty good ending, but then at the same time, I kind of want to finish the entire game. I'm gonna be back later. I'm gonna see if I can fix this, get back to the normalcy, and I also like to. I'm gonna look up online where the various endings are. Gonna see to that. See you guys in a bit. Okay, here we are again. So I checked. Apparently, there's 4 endings, and I don't quite understand the ending I have at the moment, but as far as I can tell, this is the standard ending. But at the end of Act 3, I'm supposed to delete Monika, but I am in Act 4 as far as I can tell. So I don't know what's going to happen if I delete Monika now. And you're supposed to double click this to reset the game, by the way. So if I go into characters and if I click this and delete it, yeah, there is delete. Yes, and when because this is Monika has no control over this space. This is the Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. This is their OS. So we launched Doki Doki Literature Club. Now, I don't know how this is going to end. Oh, Monika is there. Well, she's gonna be pissed. Oh, her file's gone. And what's happening? Blood, what's happening to me? It hurts. And there's gone Monika. It hurts so much. Help me, Blood. I am not helping you with anything. Well, I guess the entire world's... Please hurry up and help me. OS exists character does not exist. Help me. And there goes everything. I think Saori's file still exists. It does not exist. Oh. Right, she's trying to open herself. Did you do this to me, Blood? Did you? Did you delete me? I kinda did. And how could you? How could you do this to me? You were all I had left. I sacrificed everything for us to be together. Everything. I loved you so much, Blood. I trusted you. Do you just want to torture me? Watch me suffer? Were you only pretending to be kind just to hurt me even more? Alright. No jump scares, please, now, Monika. I never thought anyone could be this horrible as you are. You win, okay? You win. You killed everyone. I hope you're happy. There's nothing left you now. You can stop playing. You go find some other people to torture. Well, you're talking. So you're still here, I think. I don't even have the settings option. I can't really get out Blood. You completely, truly make me sick. Goodbye. Alright, are we done? Are we going to kick in the music? Is there nothing here? Oh, I still love you. Really? I can't help it. What's wrong with me? How horrible am I for you to hate me this much? Oh, it's probably because the software is trying to make her love me despite the fact that I'm being so horrible. All my friends, I did so many awful things, so many selfish, disgusting things. I shouldn't have done any of this. I'm just messing up a world I don't even belong in. A world that you wanted to be a part of. I ruined it. I ruined everything. Maybe that's why you deleted me. Because I destroyed everything that you wanted. How could I do that to someone I love? That's not love. That's obsession, maybe? Are we done, Nick? Can we get out of this world? I've made up my mind, Blood. I know I said that I deleted everyone else, but that's kind of an exaggeration. I couldn't find it in myself to do it, even though I knew they weren't real. They were still my friends, and I loved them all. And yeah, she's probably going to talk about the reset button. I loved the Literature Club. I really did love the Literature Club. That's why I'm going to do this. I know it's the only way for everyone to be happy. And if I really love you, right, you're going to tell me about the reset button then. Yeah, the reset button. Oh, she did reset herself. I don't think you're allowed to do that as far as I can tell. Oh, she deleted her character file. Files. I think she just did the... Yeah. Her character file's gone. I was so much debating that I should play this or not. The story files are still here. I think I'm gonna play this without Monika in this. And then I'm going to go for the other ending. I want to see how... because I know there's an ending where you supposedly delete Monika immediately after you're done playing. So she hit the reset. There's no return slot. There's no Monika here. So let's start a new game and see how this goes. I'm going to skip dialogue a lot in this one, but we'll see.